This Sunday, we're going to talk about a theological concept. I hope that doesn't scare you off. We're going to use the creation story, a portion of it, Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 through 31. And we're going to talk about what God originally intended for this world. There's a lot of ease with the term original sin in our theology. There's always been sin. People will sin. People will continue to sin. But I think an even better framework for theology is that what God intended for the world? And his original creation of the world was not based in sin. It was based in something else that we need to remember. Blessing. There are people in the world that see the world as a glass half empty. Something's always wrong, or if something's not wrong, it's going to be wrong. Or if people would just be more like me, the world would be a better place. So I really am not comfortable in this world because it's always going wrong. There are people who really see the world that way. There are people that see the world with the glass half full. Sometimes they get on our nerves because they're so positive, but they see something that matches with what I think the scriptures teach us about what God wants for our life. And that is, they see life as a blessing. Originally and always a blessing. What a beautiful place we live in. Why did God carve this out? Why are there oceans? Why are there mountains? Why are there skies? Why are there trees and plants? And why are there people? It's because what he intended for us is good. And it was artistic and poetic and designed with love and a beautiful touch. We were even given the opportunity to maintain it and be a part of this beautiful blessing. Life is good. I want to talk about that on Sunday, not in a pie-in-the-sky sort of way. I don't want to ignore what really are problems and hurts in this life. But it sure is a good thing sometimes to get a little nudge and remember that God really, really intends each day to be a blessing. And so if he intends it, in the course of that day, if we're looking, we will find those blessings. I read a while back a book that it was not hard to read. It was pretty simple. A party called Grace. I think the author's name was Olson. But I did jot down 4 things from it that I thought was interesting and pretty well sums up this world. He says there are 4 types of folks in the world. There are those that doubt there's a party. You can't convince them that something happy and good is going to happen. There's no party. There are those that believe there is a party somewhere, but they doubt that they'll be invited. It's for someone else. There are those who believe there is a party and that they're probably invited, but they don't deserve to stay. And so they might poke their head in the party, they might think about going, but they really don't think they deserve to stay. And fourth, there are people who are invited to a party and they go and they enjoy it and they stay. Well, I admit life is not always a party, but life is always filled with grace. And if grace is like a party, maybe we should attend to it a little more often and with wider open eyes. I hope you'll come Sunday. Let's talk about original blessing. It is God's intent for us. You have a fantastic week. This is indeed the day the Lord has made. Let's rejoice and be glad in it.